Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back. And a quick intro, we'll switch this up a little bit. Battle ends, Asashio, 102,000 damage, 1200 base XP, 500,000 credits. Okay, the 500,000 credits is good, but there's going to be something very interesting, and well, I probably should have featured the other one, but what you'll see us doing here is switching up to our gunboat, Asashio, and getting straight back into another match. So this is myself, and this was just a random afternoon. I was like, right, I'm going to play some Warships, and you know what? Let's have a look, because a lot of my subscribers send me friends requests, and I do try and get round to play with you all. And Stormcat Miranda and T-Bird Kev were two that I noticed. I was like, oh, they're on. I haven't played with them for a while, so yeah, let's jump in and let's have a couple of games. And there's two big differences between the end plates of that match that you just seen and what is going to happen in this match. Now, yes, I have changed up the commander to give me twist and track, which is something that I think is incredibly important. If you've got twist and track, use twist and track, because that can completely change how the game will pan out. Now, damage wise, there's 1,000 hit points worth of damage difference between these two games. Now, I know I am not known for being the most incredible destroyer player, and I tend to agree. Two things tend to happen when I pick a destroyer. I either go a bit too balls deep and end up getting myself absolutely wrecked right off the bat, and I've essentially been useless to my team. But every now and again, and in all fairness, this was started by a bit of teamwork between myself and two other community contributors, which you'll see in a video again sometime this week. So yeah, sometimes I pay attention, I take my own advice, and I actually play destroyers how they're meant to be played, which is, early on in the battle, the only thing that should be on your mind is capturing the base and spotting enemies. Okay, we're not really in the perfect spot here to detect enemies, but having that twist and track allows you that bit of information. It allows you to know what ships are nearby. You know, I can look, my indicator here is quite clearly pointing at that Guneisenhower, who is charging directly into B. Probably not the smartest move in the world, but we're scanning around. Are there available targets? No, not really. So we're going to pay attention to this Guneisenhower. There's a couple of planes going up, which obviously aren't, they're not really what you want to see when you're in a Japanese destroyer. But this Guneisenhower, fair play, brave soul, he is pushing straight into B. We are spotted by an aeroplane, so we're going to basically try and carefully position ourselves. We want to try to not get shot by all the ships over there at the C and D flags. But we also don't want to get obliterated by this Guneisenhower when he comes around the corner. Now, we have fired torpedoes at him. He's not going to be stupid enough to sail in a straight line, but we do clip him with one. And what that is going to do is all his hopes and dreams about going in, being the boss, and taking B are going to end. So he's going to start turning away, so we're paying attention. Okay, so we've got that Yabaru quite close to us. His detectability range is but you'd expect better than us. He's clearly not using twist and track because he's not paying attention to us whatsoever. And we're turning, we're slowing, because if we need to, if this Yubari gets close enough, which he was, to spot us, I was like, right, I'm going to shoot at him. I've got no other option. I have to try and prevent him from getting into B. And whilst trying to cap B, yes, we did zip out, but we were detected by Iedachi it's Itachi. He's going to have flung torps, and we're just trying to we're trying to deny him the ability to push in. So we're gonna fire some torpedoes into his smoke screen, but I'll tell you now, they're not going to do anything. Well, maybe he knows we're here. He's probably going to have expected torps, so he's not going to be sitting there broadside or doing anything stupid. Hopefully, he's just turned round and turned the other way, and we can't beat, which is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Capping bases early in the game, assisting our team by spotting. It's only at the end of the match really where you want to be, you know, that when there's the last couple of battleships are still floating around that have been hanging out around the back. That's exactly when you want to be paying attention. So the aiming reticle tells me that, yeah, the Adachi's probably still in that location. So we're trying to float around here, trying to prevent the Adachi making any kind of advances. And no, I know we can see that marker, but we're not going to do a hive and crash into an island, which I am infamous for. But we do manage to get away and execute the turn. So now that Adachi is no longer my closest target. That Adachi has in fact turned and buggered off. So what we're going to do is these bunch of battleships that have been sitting around here, hiding at the back this entire time, we're going to keep them lit up for our friendly team to start causing some damage to them. And we're not just going to willy-nilly throw torps. We are, our plan is literally, right, look, there, he's lit up. So, okay, he's sailing towards us. Be the smart move to try and deter him from coming into the cap that we have fought so valiantly for. And we're going to fire a salvo. We're going to keep the second salvo just in case, because he's sailing towards us. He's not exactly the greatest target, and our reticle changes. That Amagi is no longer the closest ship. So we turn, and there he is. There is the enemy Adachi. So this doesn't put us in a particularly good position, and strangely, yes, that's right, it's the Adachi using his guns. It's Adachi, so we turn. We do stick a torpedo into that Amagi that we fired the single salvo off at, and predictably he was too busy focusing on trying to hit me with torpedoes than to use his guns, and well, we dodged them, and might as well fling some torpedoes his way, because, well, we waited. We were patient, we waited for him to miss, and kaboom, he is gone. And this is a full-on brown alert moment. Baltimore right next to me. Come on, torps, come on, torps, come on, torps, come on, torps, come on, torps. I didn't even realise that the torps had fired, and he was only just outside of the arming reticle. So, yeah, we full-on crapped our pants. Up goes the smoke screen. Although, there are no nearby threats. Absolutely wasted, in all fairness. That smoke screen, we should have just carried on sailing, got behind this island, because that Iowa wasn't a threat, and the Amagi that we hit with a torp had already turned around and gone, yep, nope, not interested in that. So we done the right thing. We denied the Amagi going into B. He's not in a rush to get back there because he's going to think, I've already taken one torp, I'm not going to take another, and he is out of there. Now, I can't remember if these torpedoes actually hit this Iowa, but so what we've gone and done is there's no immediate threat to us here, so we can slow down a couple of hits on the Iowa down there. We're going to slow down, take our time, and we are going to cap C. Because if you look at the score, again, yeah, this has been a pretty rough one. Absolutely terrible. We are now the last ship left alive. We've done 66,000 damage. We have now, in fact, capped C. They know I'm in C, so they've been emboldened and they have pushed forward and capped B. So this is going to be, well, if anyone in a destroyer can kill a total of 8 out of the 9 enemy ships, it's got to be me, right? Like, why wouldn't it be? Like, why wouldn't I have that capability? So, the Iowa was already well damaged. They know I'm over here. They are clearly on the charge, trying to get the last kill. So, torps away. They are going to continue to sail in straight lines directly towards me, and I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna try and get around the back of them somewhere where they're not going to expect me to be, hopefully. And but the key thing is capping and defending the areas early on. And oh crap, we're spotted by a plane. Doesn't matter. 3 torps into the Amagi. It's 99,000 damage. Right, okay, let's set them on fire. Let's burn this sucker down and get undetected. In all fairness, I probably could have stopped shooting at this point, but look at the score. 800 points to 400. They need to start dying, and we take a nasty hit from the Amagi. We dodge a bunch of incoming fire. I don't even know where that came from. Amagi shoots at us again. Oh, we take a tiny little hit. Just trying to say, just give me the fire. Just give me the fire. I can stop shooting my guns. The guy can burn down. And, well, this is where I was a bit annoyed that I wasted that smoke screen earlier. If I still had the smoke screen, probably could have pumped 5 or 6 salvos into this Amagi, smoked up, and been safe from any return fire. And, well, from the intro of the video, I guess you're probably going to figure out what happens here. Bump. We died. We ended. Game over. But look at the difference here. So I make almost 800,000 credits and almost 2,000 base XP on the loss. Damage was exactly the same. What did I do differently? I kept the enemies lit up. So I'm hoping that's a good lesson for all the newer destroyer players out there. And you can see that even a spud like me, who doesn't like destroyers and isn't known for being good at them, can actually do quite well just by using those fundamentals, just by using those basics. Like, keep them spotted, cap and defend, deny areas, and yeah, was a loss, but we did make a good profit. So thank you for everyone for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and well, until next time, take care.